So with clear, cool water, we pour water for our ancestors, and today for Brother Shabaka. So Omi Tutu, you say Ashe, which means so be it. Omi Tutu, Ashe. Ona Tutu, Ashe. Ile Tutu, Ashe. Tutu Aroye, Ashe. Tutu Ebelese Edumare. Ashe to all of our people in the hospitals. Ashe to all of those who go into slavery right now. Ashe to all our people all over the world that is distressed right now. Ashe for all of us here tonight. So when we leave here, we take this power with us and we distribute it to our culture, which is our children coming. Ashe. Oi mama ado, oi mama ado, oi mama ado, oi mama ado, ado. May we be sweet as honey. May we be sweet as sugar. For our culture needs sweetening. Because right now, if we don't represent our ancestors, we sour. In Trinidad and Tobago, they say we linemen. It's because it means you don't have any money. You're sour like a lime. We don't lime. We moving up. Power to the people. Ashe? Ashe. Ashe. So all our ancestors, they're very proud of us right now. This brother here, he has paid his dues, and all his works, all his lectures, all his drumming, all his believing in black God, we salute you. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. And the greatest Ashe, they say Ashe Pupo. So if you can all say Ashe Pupo. Ashe Pupo. That's our language coming back to us from Nigeria, from the Yoruba culture. That's who we came from, most of us here. And we ended up in... Can you see where you're from? Can you see where you're from? Can you see where you're from? Say exactly where you're from. Say where you're from. Say where you're from. I'm saying that because the voice of the people is the voice of the Creator. So if you don't lift your voice and say where you're from, you're not proud. I mean, you're sour. We want you to become sweet, like sugar cane and honey. So we say, Oi mama do, Oi mama do. Who knows the song? Oi mama do, Oi mama do. Come on, Oi mama do, Oi mama do. Oi mama do, oi mama do. It shall now begin. The ancestors have opened the door. Round of applause for our ancestors. Pick them up. Yes, I. So I'm gonna leave this pattern right over here. And if you like, during the night, it is not voodoo. You can just come and touch the water. It's not voodoo. It's an honoring of our ancestors. Ashe, 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 Ashe Pupo. That's it.
now move on to the other phase of it, now that we have honor Shabaka, who was a Rastafarian and was along this line. I now turn the mic over to the host of the proceeding, my younger brother.
I really thought he was the host. However, I got turn it over to the matriarch of the family. You understand? Because this is and without a doubt, listen, our auntie, our sister, big sister, our mother, our everything. That's definitely my guardian. Auntie Betty. All right?
The mic working. Because she does whisper.
Pleasant night, everyone. My name is Betty. Auntie Betty.
Mommy Betty.
Happy to be among you all tonight. Well, I'll start off with a word of prayer. I think we all know the Our Father, so we can all recite it together. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Well, I'm here with my two nephews, my lovely nieces, 3 nephews, forget. Wayne.
Come, you should not be away.
Take out your flashlight and your phone.
Well, Vernon, Shabaka, Thompson.
Carol.
I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll just say 3 Psalms because at his twin sister 9 nights, he said that he was carrying on, and he said that he normally says 2 Psalms, which is the 23rd Psalm, and if I remember correctly, it's the 27th Psalm. So I'll repeat the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. The 27th Psalm is The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?
When the wicked and my enemies and my foes before me think that my strength is stubborn.
Lord, who shall come against us?
True war shall rise up against me. This will I be confident. You say one thing I will desire the Lord and seek after that. And I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. To behold the beauty of the Lord and be quiet his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock, and on my head shall be lifted up above my enemies. He the Lord of my enemies is still. This day I have been fainted unless I believe to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage,
And he shall strengthen me. Wait, I say, Lord.
Say, when my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord shall take me up.
Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in the plain paths.
Because of my enemy. Deliver me unto the will of my enemy. For false witnesses are risen up against me, and my flesh shall come. Say, wait on the Lord this evening.
Be of good
Shall be of good courage.
And when he finished saying the two psalms, when he said those two psalms, he said, and I told him, I said, add the 91st psalm to it.
My God, cause the Lord, them that stand against me, fight against them that stand against me.
He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple. Put the shield upon their head. Excuse me. I'm sort of overwhelmed. Sorry about that.
The time once you get to take it.
Great place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for his terror by night, nor for the arrow that by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold, and see the Lord of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder, the young lion and the dragon shall thou trample under feet. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will lead him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, it's now, and ever shall be, world without end. I won't bore you all with too much prayers because we heard the Rastafarian side of it. And I did hear the 23rd Psalm and the 27th Psalm at his funeral. And I was really happy to hear his son, Omar, recited the 91st Psalm. So I wouldn't bore you all with too much praise, but I'll talk about Shabaka Thompson. Vernon, I call him, I don't know where he get the Shabaka from. But they came to live with my mother and I. They were just like months old. And you know, I was like 16 years, I was still going to school. And I was kind of amazed because there were other children, babies born in that house. I called the house on the prairie. A little house with a big yard. And my mother, whoever should come, she don't care for, she always has room for family. And I was amazed, not that because there were babies before, but two. And I could remember we had a rocking chair and I would hold both of them, one in one arm and one in the other. Sometimes the mother might be, and listen to me, when one cried, the other one will cry too. So it's two of them crying one time. One sleeping, the other one sleeping. One wake, the other one will wake up. And, you know, and I really watched them through that time when they started to go to school. The mother will leave for work and I will get them ready for school, this school age, private school. The school was close to where I went to school as well. And sometimes I still lie down and I picture them. Me and them going to school. Two of them hold hands, walk on the side, in front of me, like I'm seeing them now. And I'm behind. Drop them off to school, I go to my school. Then in the evening, when they school over before me, so sometimes they're alone in the we call gallery, or you call it veranda. Porch. The school. And they can't wait for Auntie Betty. Now they used to call me, they couldn't call me. This one say he started it, I don't know. Because he come after them, so I don't know who started it. They couldn't say Auntie Betty, and them days was not Auntie, was Tati. Right. So they used to say Ta Betty. And I will bring them home from school and get them, you know, everything ready until the mom come from work and evening. And they were, don't get jealous. As twins, they were very dear to me. They were loving children. If I have a headache, they have a headache. They will fight to come. Who come into and tell Betty first? You know, and they'll fight. And one thing, well, when they grow up, now it's boy and girl. Boy was a girl, girl was a boy. Whenever it's time to get licks, I don't know if he was afraid of licks or if he like licks. Because you know, when you're small and children are around and one do something, nobody's going to own up. It's not me. Mother is not me. Not me, it's Vernon. It's all. It's at a boy. So everybody going to get licks. But nobody owning up. And Vernon is the first one going and get licks. when it's time for Vernon, no, Vernon run it. That's why she had to think she was athletic in the end. And he would cry, Vernon, don't run now. Vernon, don't run. Don't run. She said, are you? She's going to get it next anyway. I do, so sometimes they will run for me for cover. So the grandmother wouldn't beat them and stuff. But that twin, and they grew up. I could remember at the funeral, his schoolmates said that he prepared a party, he did everything for this party in school and Women's Secondary. And the day of the party, mother tell him he can't go.
My grandmother. Her mother.
That is my mother, dear grandmother. Because as I said before, they came to us babies and we would take care of them. The day of the party. No, you prepare a party, you can't go. Auntie Betty to the rescue. But you know he could go now that I begged for him. But it has restrictions, you have to come. Anyway, that went on until they got big, older. Brother got married off, he went traveled. And we still, we were very close. Brother, I'm talking about Vernon. Why should I talk about Vernon when it's for Vernon? But they are twins.
Yeah.
They are twins. And she was like, if she come to New York, I lived in New York for a while, I lived in New Jersey. And she would come, anytime she comes to America, she comes. I could remember it was 2019, October. And they always like to spend their birthdays together, which was the 5th of October. We forget where they are. If she has to go to London, or wherever they like to spend their birthdays together. And it was 2019, I think it was. And the both of them, they came to me, they spent a week. I was in Jersey. And they spent a week there, and he went back to London. And she kept telling me, Auntie Betty, what are you doing in this cold place? Why don't you come home? Come and enjoy your house. And I went back home, yes. I spent more time home than here now. And she was everything to me. She was my friend, somebody who I could talk to. As a matter of fact, sometimes I still, although she's gone, sometimes I still want have something to say. You know, I want an advice, I want to talk something over. And I would catch myself going to the phone. And then I said, oh, Vernon is not here. Right. And well, with Vernon now, he went home, I think it was for carnival or something. I was home. And after she passed, I knew that Vernon was grieving inside for his sister. Because she was everything to him. As I said, she was the boy and he was the girl. So that was his strength. I think Vernon was his strength, and I knew. He used to say, yes, Vernon, how are you doing? Are you all right? I think he was more concerned how I am doing than how he's doing. And we were...
Stop it.
And we were talking about the same time he had to go back to London. And he said he has to... He said that he had an appointment in July, and I'm telling him I want to go back to Brooklyn because I have to do my medical and stuff. And we were comparing, prices of the tickets because they were so high. And like, when he got a ticket, I got a ticket to come. And like, I used to call him like every other day we would talk. And I couldn't believe it that he had passed until I actually saw that body when it arrived in Trinidad.
After all that time.
Almost 3 months from St. Lucia to Trinidad. And I had already booked my flight. So I was up here when the funeral took place. And their birthday was the 5th of October. And I almost picked up the phone to call them and wish them happy birthday. Then I had to say, you know, they're not here.
Of course.
You know, not that my other nephews and nieces not close to me. I love them all. But that when, especially Puna, she was bold and brash. Yeah, I do.
Auntie Betty, when I was a little girl, I came to the country and they came with Vernon and Vernon. But you went somewhere and they was there. And I wished to spend that time and they thought, Auntie Betty, Auntie Betty, all day, all night, next day, Auntie Betty had to come for them. Auntie Betty, with the both hand holding here, going down under the mango tree, all over. Auntie Betty, that was all Auntie Betty. Auntie Betty, I didn't get to spend that time with them because all they wanted was Auntie. That don't happen, yeah.
I really miss Vernon. I really,
Yes,
really,
I know.
really,
Happy birthday.
and
Oh boy.
so what I have to tell you people here, love your family. Live in love, because we don't know. Who thought that he was going back to London that same night and he died in the morning? He left Trinidad okay, we thinking he was okay. But I think, and again I say, I think he was grieving for his sister. Inside, he was grieving. So, you know, I say, well, God works in a mysterious way. Maybe they spend their birthdays together. And if, you know, God called him home as well. Okay, I only like to spend birthdays together, okay? You come and meet her. You know?
She come and meet him.
So, you know, I want to leave this with you all. You all love your family. Love your enemy. You know? And you shouldn't have enemies. But I still say love because people like to make enemy with you. You might not be an enemy with anybody, but people just don't like you for no reason. You understand? But love, live in love with one another, live in peace with one another. And we do not know the hour, the minute when he's going to call us home. I could be here now. And I could leave and go home and you all might hear something. I might be looking nice. It could happen. It happens. Right? So, God bless you all. May you all live in love, live in peace, love in unity. Most of the faces I don't know. But I love you all. These are my nieces, my nieces, my great nieces. I love them. This is my newfound nephew. They're my newfound nephew. This is my newfound niece. Auntie Betty over there. Them two, you know, because I love people. And this is how we should live. You understand? And But she didn't come, she passed me straight. You know?
Wait.
You don't know when I get up. So this is all I have to say, but I really miss and Earl and Vernon, Earl and Ross. Please be good to one another. We know you're gonna have your other things sometime, but I mean, you are the older one, I think. It's so much of them. So, you know, look out for one another. Have each other's back, as all the young people say. You know, look out for one another because we don't know. And Wayne, darling, this is my eldest brother's son, who I got to know how much years ago? About 4 or 5 years ago, he came to Jersey and stuff. Right, but they're all, I have so many nieces and nephews and great nieces and great nephews. I love them all. I just love people. You understand? That's why I think I have so much outside nephew. So God bless you all. Enjoy the evening. Have a good time. Eat and drink. Whatever there is. God loves you and I love you.
See that our matriarch has taken most all the time. And we have had people sitting here for a long time. What we're going to do now is to try to eat. Yeah, because look at the hour and there's plenty carbs. So we eat now. And at some time we feel sentiments because we have Shabaka schoolmate who's also a part of the organizing committee who wasn't able to go to Trinidad and still crying. Paris, he's still crying. So if you see when he get here, his face get as red as the red in his shoe. Understand? Because I was his best friend. Yeah. So we'll take recess now. And we'll try to revisit this for people's sentiments who would like to share anything on behalf of him, because what we're doing is trying to, we couldn't do stream. There's no Wi-Fi or internet in this building. So we're videotaping to send for the son who is keeping the memoirs of his father. Yeah? So it's critically important to get sentiments of the people's expression on this father. Yeah? So, okay. We'll proceed to eating. Yeah? If we're doing finger food or if we're doing whatever. But there's a whole lot to eat. And we don't want, and people be sitting, people did come for eat. But the host has not yet. Right? Right.
Watch. Two of them.
Meet with my brother.
Over Shabaka's son, we get a better picture of the importance of this whole process, of how people feel about this father. Yeah? So we'll resume just about half an hour if nobody comes before that. Right? So we back to the mic. Right? And you're blocking the meeting. Go on, Sue. there, but you don't necessarily have to force. We start off, and it's not, nobody can make out. You come to share expression, but they appreciate it. And they say we deserve in half an hour. Only hope we don't get another sermon like
Auntie Betty.
Shabaka's best
Don't
friend.
get me started when I start to preach.
Shabaka's best friend. All of his school life to the time he passed. They communicate regularly. He in New York, Shabaka in London. And the conversation was always alive between them. I now turn the mic over to Ronald Paris. Sugars, Red Man, Bacon Redman.
Good night, everybody. I would like special condolences to Angela,
Those sometimes they'll make people cry.
Elise, Ross, Earl, Auntie Betty, and the rest of the family. Okay, here we go now. All you know Vernon as Shabaka. I know him as Vernon Grant. For 53 years. Vernon was, and always will be my friend. It's from my heart. I want to read nothing for Vernon. Vernon used to say, Ronald, when you don't call me Shabaka, everybody is Vernon Grant. Vernon was my psychiatrist. I could call Vernon at every New York 11 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning in London. Properly mind. Anyway. And Angela would say, Ronald, Vernon on the phone, go downstairs and call your stop now. Vernon knew everything about me. That was my confidence.
Sorry.
Make you only this one. I hear, when I came the last time for Vernon, I hear about Bowie and Julie. Vernon was Julie. and Bowie. Well, before I hear that, in school in 1978, we used to call Vernon Dorothy. Dory, for short. Only few people can call him Dory. That's the intro. So when I hear all they say Bowie and Julie, we don't call it Dory already. In the funeral, Alan Green say, we used to play football. Vernon was with the Jules. I will call name. All three of them. Yeah. And Vernon alone, nice girls in school. Oh, Dory. Was he always with the girls? Yeah. And then me and Vernon was in a remark at a little pool party. After the party done, we decided we go to the casino. Never went to the casino yet. So we walk around to Puna Road. You walk by shops of Arima. When we reach, we are on short pants. Nice short pants, but they can't come in with short pants. We walk by. When we reach back, whatever I need, no I need. When the last time we reach, well, you can't come in with that. But we go on with it. Vernon carried me to a party, Calypso party and night boy. So I don't know all them celebrities. And Vernon, and we backstage right now. Celebrities! And we have a big thing going Shabaka. Vernon. I go right tonight. When I get the call, July 4th, A man from Trinidad called me. You run out of beach 4th of July was. Yeah. Thank God for that, you know. He said, Shabaka dead. What are you talking about, boy? I said, okay, put on your phone, I'll call you back. I called Trinidad. They didn't know nothing. I said, nah, boy, you just like a call. She's Angela. I said, Angela. Nah, boy. I said, tell me why you ain't true. She said, Ronald, Shabaka dead. You went to help a man make mass in solution. His mother is on his way up to the Tobago to get a flight to pick him up in solution. And for them dead. I'll get the last one. Come on. When I was here the last time, for Vernon, talked to Vernon and everything, but me and him, we are correspondent right through. So after I watched the whole funeral with Vernon, I said, Vernon, oh, you do something for me, boy. I said, that eulogy you give your sister. When I die, you have to do, wait, give me that. I said, you have to do my eulogy. It's okay, I promise you. You will not come. I'm dead. Who will do my eulogy? This man will do my eulogy. That is my friend, Junior Carty. Ring and finger. So everybody, who don't know Vernon? Vernon is so good. The man was just, I ain't praising him up. I'm telling you the truth. Vernon will leave London just to come to my wedding. When my aunt died in Trinidad, was the first person Vernon released. Vernon always there. Always there. It's 53 years. You know when you can call somebody? Your friend. And if you really have that kind of friend, Vernon is more friend. And more brother than my one brother. You don't know how to get my life. Vernon Grant, no. Tonight I'll call you Shabaka Vernon. But now, here's Vernon Grant tonight. You die, you're born Vernon Grant. And you're gone Vernon. But hear this joke now. You know everybody call him Shabaka. That's not a legal name, eh? His legal name is Vernon Thompson. Shabaka is a nickname. Check all the birth paper, you'll never see Shabaka. Ladies and gentlemen, Vernon, rest in peace, my brother. Always gonna love you. I will never forget that guy. Never. I will see. I will never forget you, Vernon. Elise, Angela, Uba, Ross, Earl. I love you all. Elijah Paris.
Guys, I came here and I said I have to say something. I'm from 10th Street. I live about 2 houses away from the Thompsons in there. I didn't hang out with Vernon. They were a little older than me. But I know them, and they know me all my life. Auntie Betty, Earl, Ross, Aunt Boy, Ann, Peter, Miss Clemmy. I know Miss Clemmy was the matriarch of the family. She used to put the letter down when Ross and them start acting up and stuff like that. But, you know, I don't have much to say about it, saying like Vernon and Vernon running around and playing as Parish said. But what I want to do, guys, is to acknowledge the accomplishments of the Thompsons and the people. And something that happened, and I just reflect on, you know, after Vernon and stuff like that, because I was here with Vernon stuff, and I realized that 10th Street between 2nd Avenue and Jogi Road. The people from Barrington, no disrespect for you guys, I just want to just concentrate on that.
Ninth
block.
Street included, don't be talking about
You know why I'm going to
Ninth Street was the. And then, let's see, okay, let's get it right.
We get that.
Get it
But we
right.
just want-
Okay.
we just want-
It started with 9th Street.
disrespect the rest of Mauritania because if I go to call all the accomplishments, you know, it's gonna be too long, guys. So I just want a short block. 10th Street, 2nd Avenue, Jogi Road. All right, we'll go 9th Street. Because here what it is, guys, on this little area that I grew up with Ross, Vernon. We just running around as kids and we never knew what the future was like and stuff like that. And guys, these guys are like, you know, we have to acknowledge these guys while they're alive because really and truly, I never get a chance to tell Vernon how proud I was about what they accomplished and stuff like that. So I'll start like with Ross and stuff like that, you know. I grew up playing soccer with Ross, and he really came out on the accomplished goalkeeper with Barcelona players. And to me, he was really exceptional and stuff. I think he should be on the national team and stuff like that. Like one Earl, you know, he was a bad player and stuff like that. Earl wasn't into the sports and stuff like that. He was into the arts, and he was a pretty good dancer and stuff like that. And if you could hear me now, I'm proud when they told me, it's not Russell be telling me these things, I have to find out on my own, that he was the king of carnival, and you know, in our culture, he was the, you know, the main man of the bands and stuff like that. And when you hear stuff like that, and that's the guy who lived 2 houses away from you and who you grew up with, you really feel proud and stuff like that. You know, so I'll just kind of go away from the Thompsons for a little bit and stuff like that because they know what I'm gonna get at. Because we had like Carla Fouché when we were younger. She was like, we hearing her voice on the radio and stuff like that. Yeah, Laird McLean again lived right opposite them. He was the high jump champion in Trinidad and stuff like that. So we also have such as who is one of the prominent DJs in Trinidad right now. Here in 2nd Avenue again, you understand? Now, okay, Brownie was pretty good at 9th Street. I don't want to get stoned out and placed down.
You all know the days of corregidors. You know about corregidors? Corregidors.
With, oh, no, where?
The palm side.
I was young at that time.
Leading the band.
Oh,
You see, you want to talk about dance. You don't know dance.
You know, I heard some things in the eulogies and stuff with Miss Clemmy and stuff like that, which I didn't know about and stuff like that. I didn't know your mom used to live in 10th Street and stuff like that, right? So I don't know if you would tell me, I don't know, Roger, somehow or the other, maybe was something with hockey and stuff like that.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But guys, I'll go back to the Thompsons, who we are concentrating on, man. And I'm saying, like, I used to run track, so I saw Vernon competing and stuff like that. And I spoke to some of the people from Ohio just recently, because the people from Ohio never knew that Vernon was my neighbor. We never spoke at the track meets, we never did anything like that. But I just used to see her compete, and I know she used to see me compete. And the guy said, like, Vernon was one of, you know, a heavier set girl to be running distance and stuff like that. And she did pretty all right at it and stuff like that. But she used to throw the shot put and stuff also. And she did pretty all right at it. After I left now, my good buddy here, Ross, and I, we did a lot of stuff, we played soccer and stuff. He wouldn't tell me this stuff. He's a humble kind of guy. But Vernon, I got to understand that Vernon became the table tennis champion of Trinidad. Table tennis champion of Trinidad. Why Ross wouldn't tell me that until that's the accomplishments that we have in the little area and stuff like that. And now I'm listening to the eulogy with Vernon and stuff, and again, Ross doesn't tell me all these things. And I'm hearing, Vernon is this well-accomplished guy in Africa, Canada, with the arts and stuff like that. It's, amazing. These are the folks I grew up with and stuff like that. I don't know how none of it rubbed off on me, but I don't know. But these, this is...
You didn't get it from Clemmy.
But this is the stuff I think, man, and I'm, sad that, I wasn't able to tell Vernon and Verna how proud I am of them and how much they, how many things they did for the country on our block, 10th Street, 9th Street, 10th Street, and 2nd Avenue, and Jogi Road. So guys, love you guys. We grew up as kids and stuff like that. I'm proud of you. And guys, hope, you guys rest in peace until we meet again. Thank you guys.
Sip and chat. That's what it is. Sip and chat. No more chat?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Me, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Of course.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Sound like my little piece. She got a little piece. She got a little piece.
Okay. Mine will be short and sweet, okay? Well, Russ is my family forever because his kids is my cousins and his ex-wife was my cousin, his cousin and family and everything. But I recently met Vernon Shabaka when his twin sister died. So
No,
she ain't died.
when she was sick, oh my God, she didn't die yet. She was very ill and stuff, and I was in Trinidad and all of that. And we met up. We went to a little hangout, right in the Rima in Santa Flora and stuff. After that, it was Ross and Shabaka came
I
to
know Santa Flora and everything.
Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa. And then after that, right, Ross and Shabaka came to my house. It was around like 4 o'clock in the morning.
4:30, yeah.
Okay, 4:30 in the morning, Ross, Shabaka, myself, go into my backyard with salon. So I decided to put on, I have a little pool, it's a little small thing, but they have a little fountain.
It's a big pool.
So I put the little fountain on. Next thing, my sister in Florida calling me, my tenant calling and going about, somebody downstairs put on the fountain and she can't sleep. We're disturbing her. She has 2 bedrooms there. She doesn't have to be in the one.
You cussed that.
I real cuss.
You're right.
And we're up there laughing, but his energy, it was something different. Something totally different. I'm a Saji, I just feel that kind of. We was like, he was something different. I don't care what nobody said. I never even said on when somebody died on YouTube, and I watched this whole funeral crying like I know this guy for years. It's a different. No, with him, I never watched a funeral. I never. Look, I buried my mother and I spoke in a funeral and stuff, and I never really watched the whole funeral over again. But Ross told me what they was having something for him, and I sat through that and the whole thing, crying like a baby, like a fool, crying. Like I know this guy for years, but something about him, that energy. That's my brother. Yeah, he's an ancestor right now. And I told him Ross the way he was so handsome. Ross was like, no, not more handsome than me. Like, yes, he was more handsome than me. He was. And I'm telling you, we in the backyard there, sit down for hours, just sit down there, vibing and laughing, and I was not somebody laughing. And next thing you know, a couple months after, Russ told me he just died. Just died. That was like weird. Like, listen, we are here for a purpose. It isn't a God or nothing. It isn't we are here. You understand? You have to love each other. Why they here? Your purpose is to love each other. It isn't about materialistic shit. Oh, you had this and you had you driving the nicest car, you dress up the best way. Oh, is it sexy? We are human beings living. We are spiritual beings actually living a human existence. You understand? All this shit about you die, you're not gonna die, it's crap. When you die, you're moving on. It's just transitioning. We transitioning to become gods. We are not the original God who created us, but that is we have to become, is a level of it. To become, we are gods, obviously, but it's a transition. We transitioning. We are not going to die, and everything in this universe is made up of it. We are the universe. God is within us. God is flying in the sky, waiting for this man to come back it's within us. That's basically what it is, within us. And our purpose in life is to help each other, to love each other. You understand? To become, as they say in the creator image and likeness, because they do have a creator. We just come from a big bang. That's bullcrap. You understand? And we ain't come out from the white man with blue eyes, who you're praying to God and all that bullcrap. No. You understand? We're transitioning to become God, original God, because we are gods already, but not the original God who created everything. You understand? We have to become like that. Transition to that spiritual being, that spirit. It's all spirit and energy. And that's it. I never really get the chance to really know you personally, but I know you know me and I know you. And we will meet again. One day we'll meet again. Thank you.
Alright, after the MC, do we have anything?
You.
No. This is our playmate, boyhood friend.
Yeah, well, this time she did the exception.
Unlike Lammy, who was younger than us. We used to be at Trinity Cathedral for the 7 o'clock service every single Sunday.
Where went from?
It's alright. You might see the road. Keep looking.
They say playmates. Yeah. Vernon, Ross, Earl, Shabaka, Vernon. Right? Well, I don't call Ross already, but with Vernon. You know what? I sound there reminiscing about our childhood. We talk about 6-7 year olds. And Vernon, being the, I call it tomboy. If you remember the mango tree.
Hold my word now, man.
Everybody felt the mango and go, you want to come back. Remember that goes to the backyard? You know, I sit down here and I remember this and I think to myself, man, I'm with some people who I grew up with, you know, from childhood days. Pelting mango, playing pelican. Our family in the backyard playing, they playing what? Yeah, but when Christmas time, when Thompson playing all fours.
And we as kids, we just watching the oil pan with the 3 stone cooking and we waiting for the ham. I all waiting for, and we doing hide and seek in the night. Yeah, with the ladies too. Vernon is the one getting lost. But look, I slow down and say to myself, yo, I can't believe it. Where we at now? You know? And now with the 2 brothers, Vernon and Vernon born. You know, one behind the other. It's shocking. But hey, bless them. They came in together. They went out together. I read something the other day where twins in a mother's womb, right? And they're in the darkness and they're saying, do we really want to come out of this? We are sustained with everything here. What it is outside here now? They're in their mother's womb. So they don't know what's in the outside world. But yet they have everything inside of there. They are being fed, they are breathing, right? And they're saying, wait, what's on the outside? We don't know what is outside here when we pass. There could be another life. Because there's, in a woman's womb, they don't know what they're going to face out there. And they came out and they face a life. So when we pass here, there could be another life. All right? So let's keep that in mind and sustain it. Thank you.
Thompson. I see movement up front. It is a kid by the time. All right. I will continue to have fond memories of my siblings. I was ready to bubbly. At one point, somebody was kind of commandeered by Auntie Betty because she was
You're the extreme man first.
that's all right. Shabaka older than you, and I'm a godchild. It was amazing. We had a beautiful Africa. I could attest to that. We had caring, loving individuals. Our achievement, and the women, was pioneered by our grandmother. With extension, Auntie Betty. Auntie Betty had one of the most loving and caring husband who happened to be Russell's godfather. He was with the let me give you this one with Auntie Betty. It's important I say Auntie Betty to show you the kind of love that we had. Uncle Mousy gave me a job at Telco. First day I went to work. They sent me crazy. I went here as a laborer. I'm in the crazy. They got my hole. When I reach home, they hold my hand, water bladder. I said, I'm not going to work. I'm not going back there. On my bed, Auntie Betty had my toothbrush in her hand and a cup of water. Yeah. And insist when she back, everybody is having to get quiet there. Because she's so easy, she go up this. You just had to move. Get up, brush my teeth. I did not bathe. Because Mousy going to leave me. That is not, we used to call him Mousy. When he going to leave me. And she insists that I go into work. Right? Had my breakfast already wrapped. And in the car, and a cup of tea. Mousy vexed because he 2 minutes late. He really ready for work, eh? But he 2 minutes late, leaving. And I go down there, he driving, and the tea end up in my lap. Yeah. But the moral in that story is that one action from Auntie Betty, that one action. I served for 33 years and end up a senior manager. In the place. There's no pretense when we say we love Auntie Betty. Auntie Betty will stand for us at all times. Vernon and Shabaka was special. So the stand that she would make for them was always more than. And everyone, even our eldest cousin, who is 70-something, will tell you, I ain't want to hear nobody else but Auntie Betty. So Auntie Betty is truly, she's not the only remaining auntie. And also not the only. But she is our aunt. Personified. Our aunt that we love. Shabaka spoke to me the Thursday before he died because he was going to assist someone in St. Lucia to stabilize a costume. And he needed to get rods, fiberglass rods that I have in stock for my costumes, with the promise that I am going to return them. Shabaka went on to England because you have a commitment in England and in Africa to fulfill. So he going on. So that kind of jokey talk, but yeah, get back my rods. Never know. But that is the personality he wants. He wants it and he have to have it. So he get it. The last conversation I had with my brother is, would you believe why? Cheso. You understand? Yeah, Thompson from the corridor said he died of a broken heart. Alright? I am comforted by the strength of my mother and my aunt, who is the only two real women in my life that make me feel strong. Yeah, Auntie Betty said to me,
You got me?
no. But, Mommy said to me, ain't nothing we can do about it. Auntie Betty said the same. Yeah. I was giving her because, truth be told, I am 2 years younger than them, but nobody knew that they were the twins because they always, everywhere they were, well, Vernon and I was really very close. From child, we used to run away together to go party. Shabaka used to be saying, oh, you do go, He was always Shabaka barely get licks. I get licks every day. Every day. I used to get licks for things that I was going to do. You ever had that encased lick? I used to get encased licks. I guarantee once mother leave the house, when she come back, she will hear that I do something. If I ain't cussing dinner, I always doing something. I used to get licks every day. But she used to say, I'm feeding you, I know how much you could take. If police is to hold you, they ain't feed you and they will kill you with your children. Right? And I am grateful for all that. I I'm grateful for all that because Auntie Betty was the balance between mother, father, my grandmother, and father. It is understood I say it mother, but I mean my maternal mother. I'm talking about my grandmother, who is still my boy here. That is my real friend. But there's a story I ain't ready to tell on the phone. They're my real friend. You see these two people here? I probably wear their brand. They are designers, San Jews. You should pull it up online. You'll see why. Yeah. D. If they have a D, I will talk about mother. Everything that I do, there's a consciousness that mother might see. Yes, or she might be. What thing she have been able to do is to have us be thinkers. Vernon and Shabaka's success was based on song foundation. Right? When I become a foreman and I called Shabaka. He said, good man, it could only be identified by performance. And I become a supervisor. Then I get elected. You're not only supervising some, you're supervising all. When I become a manager, but I have a kind of bias to some people who was not kind to me on my way up. Right? And I indicated that. He scolded me, literally scolded me and said, you managing a process. That is what you need to be true to most. Managing a process. A process is, and he put it as an advancement of others to also reach where you are. Yeah? You are a team leader, you're not a manager. Manager is from slavery, that term. And he went on and he told me, you're a team leader and your team is only as good as the direction they get. So if you feel you could be biased in leading, you would crash the whole process. Now I have witnessed Shabaka demise by the very same people he helped. Right? Shabaka was meeting with attaches of Buckingham Palace because when he was operating as a community worker and a CEO was in that community, council, right? So he met, Shabaka took me, I should go there first, to Nigeria. I was a guest of a governor of River State. Full diplomatic thing. I thought I was big. Shabaka huge. Shabaka was huge. No exactly. Shabaka was huge. We had, from airport, I had a security sleeping outside my door. Because River State is the oil belt of Nigeria. And they have a whole lot of kidnapping. And being a guest of the governor, it was easy for them. Get in front of the camera, brother. Yeah, it was easy for them. It was easy for them to kidnap me and get a ransom. Because it was from government to government. Yeah? Shabaka said to me when he landed in Port Harcourt, said to me, remember how mother could I leave from the house to the gate was one walk, and from the gate went to sit down straight in her spine. At no time you used to say any green English. In communication, you had to speak up, speak for them to hear, and speak properly. Yeah. And I see Shabaka talking like normal. But I have to always dot my eyes and cross my teeth. Yeah? Shabaka took me to Copenhagen. He was my, let me tell you, I'm a carnival enthusiast, or I'm a proponent of that actually. Meaning, I play the costumes, I represent. None of my costumes have been struck. They are all in the same shape as I wore at that carnival, because Shabaka said to me, this is art. Right? Shabaka has just done his entire, he just wrote a book on, he was doing a speech, finished his book on the monetizing of carnival art forms. Right? The professor, which is Chogdas, insists that the book should be published. Right, you can only do that after the graduation. So, I mean, he said that he is a PhD, so we can start to think that Shabaka is Dr. Thompson. Yeah? Because they have accepted his, let's call it, dissertation. They have accepted his dissertation. So, but he never lived it. So his passage of time, or his passage through time, he had strong influence on me, and he also bring some nice money in my pocket. By taking me, because we have traveled extensively. And he did that. Teaching me a whole lot in the field. Now, I'm not brave enough to continue. I can tell you that. I'm not brave enough to continue that path that he has set me on, because it requires plenty wit, discipline, commitment, dedication. And I just tell people how I feel when I feel how I feel. Shabaka was a bit reserved when I was concerned. We went to Senegal. Shabaka was my manager in Senegal. We went under the invitation of this young lady as a part of Juve. So you know Parkway, right? You know Parkway in New York, okay? Yeah. Juve band? All right. And Shabaka, people who was in the group was coming to Shabaka with issues. That is the kind of person the brother had. Because they felt he was, notwithstanding the fact that the people who was in charge of the tour treated him with more distinction as just the manager who relied the one who had the paper. Shabaka is the one who they gave more consideration to. That is the kind of personality he was talking about. And he did that with ease. So yeah, I miss my brother, I miss my sister. And the reason why both names are called, this was really a birthday as a remembrance of a memorial for Shabaka. But both their birthdays would have been on the 5th of October, and we kind of planned to celebrate their birthday. So you'd hear people come up and have sentiments, but Vernon as well. Be tolerant of that. They were twins. She died on the 4th of March. She died on the 8th of March. He died on the 4th of July. Right? So, now said, the eldest in my mother's children is here. I don't know if she can say anything, willing to say anything. But if that be the case, I hope it's very short.
Two words, well, 2 words.
Hey, well, I live in right.
Ah, what you want me to say? 2 words, that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna,
The siblings.
Come a little bit.
The biggest
the biggest, the first,
The oldest.
the oldest, the eldest. You know, and I was fortunate to spend the last days and, you know, last year's, the last birthday, everything, all right, together. We was very close, even though we were, you know, far apart. My brother, which have kind of some of my ways in the performing arts in the days. My sister, table tennis. I started playing table tennis long before her in the country, in Togo, in Kumana. You know, I was the best British queen, right? I showed my talent, right? You know, and it all came back from ancestors. But I remember a young girl, old man on the hectares in Kumana. He said, "Oh, you sing like your grandmother. Oh, she could have sing. Oh man, she could have danced. When she danced, she's going ahead. When that belly take her." And I tell you, I mean, nobody showed me how to do it. But when the drum started to roll, I just go in a different world. My brother had that. It's a natural thing. It is something maybe from my mother. Because I'm the first, right? You know, but him not here, I know, I feel it, just as my siblings and others and all the people who associate with him. He was a natural talent in his own way. He will be truly missed. I know. I'm kind of an example of him being the But anyhow, it's nice you all come out to respect his life. And his life was a lot. For people who don't know, I was the first. I started all of that. I always in the background, you know, I reached my prime minister at one point to shake his hand and all that kind of stuff. I was always there, but never heard of because I was in the country. Country people, oh, we're back up there because we had it all. Because that's where my mother came from.
You are the original.
Yes. So it's nice that you all come to honor his life, which become other part. And thanks for the support of his life. And hope we will live in that memory of him and what he achieved and what he had intended to do, because I think now this is the time we can take culture in a different level, right? We can show that, oh, we know about this, we could do this. This is where we came from. You see right now? The Jews and them marching for the blood all over there. Right? We do will. And it's very good because it's good for the body. The bones, you know, you whine and say, oh, look at your shoes, you motherfucker. Oh, no, it ain't that. You know, it's just the germs. It all that germ there, so they go. I mean, if people know about the ugly thing, the germs have it, okay? So, baby, roll it. Let me do it.
I'm pulling out the most,
Ross, say something now.
the most of all of his nieces. They had a kind of antagonistic approach to everything. Anything he says, she do agree. Anything she say, he do agree. I don't know how and why. Sad to say, she's the one that brings the pie. Right? I given her opportunity now to cry once again. No more. But make it the last of Zakia. It's not the old Zakia.
Just do it, you don't have to say much. That's it. Read.
I love my uncle.
Yeah.
Obviously. When I was a young child, in my 20s, I used to go on Facebook a lot to vent. And Uncle Shabaka would be the first person to just comment. And like, Zakia, this is not for Facebook. And we would just argue back and forth. And honestly, Uncle Shabaka was probably just my favorite person to argue with. Because we would argue about anything. And we would both be so passionate about it. And we would just stand in what we were saying, and at the end of it, we would both be like upset, but then we would laugh about it because he loved me so much and I loved him so much. I don't know what else. I remember probably like 15 years ago now, when we were living in Georgia, him, Auntie Vernon, and Auntie Betty came to stay with us for a few. And it was just fun. It was before I graduated high school, I think, or it was before I went to culinary school. So, I mean, they were there for probably like a week. I was just cooking for them every day and, you know, just having fun. One night, Daddy went to work, so we were bored. Uncle Shabaka was like, let's go for a drive. So me, my sister Zeta, Auntie Betty, Auntie Bruna, and Uncle Shabaka got in the car. Uncle Shabaka wanted to drive. He is known as being a pretty bad driver. So, you know, we were driving through Georgia, the country. Georgia is known for not having a lot of street lights. So it's already dark, it's already dangerous. And we were driving, all of a sudden we see a car just coming straight towards us. Uncle Shabaka's on the wrong side of the road. So he almost killed us. It was almost everybody tragedy. But yeah, so even though I've been Daddy was at work.
Now you know.
It's my car. It's my car.
Because we drove to work So yeah, I mean, 2023 has been a very, very difficult time. Difficult year for us, for the Thompson family. But I mean, in times of sadness,
I'm thankful that I always have those fun memories to think back to. And I just miss him. I love him. I love Auntie Vernon too. She was like a second mother to me, and I still, that's another topic, but I still can cross the fact that she's not here, but I'm just comforted in knowing that they are together. I truly do believe that he went to be with his sister. So I hope that they're together and just happy and thankful that I got to know them for 30 years that I got to know them. That's it.
All right.
Before you close out, right? I had sent Mr. Trinidad for them to say in the funeral. Could you read it, please?
You need glasses. You can see that.
You're gonna make me cry. I read the first thing. I ain't want to break down neither. I going good.
Vernon and some friends from class of 1975, and we have a group chat. Alan Green, Richard Reed, Alphonse Charles, Cynthia Pereira, Cynthia Paris, Dennis Atherton, Hector anyway, all of them from class of 75, right? They were supposed to read this to me, and they forgot. But I can see. There's an adage that says, there's a friend that would stick closer than a brother. Vernon Shabaka Thompson was such a friend. He was quality. He knew how to listen. He had empathy. He had love. He was the type of man you would open up to and not be afraid that your problems would be tomorrow's headlines. Vernon was quality. He wanted the best for his friends. He was blessed. I was blessed to have him in my corner. No words can describe the void, the absence that he brings. Rest in peace, Vernon. You will always live remembered. I love you, my brother. Thank you.
That's psychology was Shabaka. And I just work on it. No way, no how could I accentuate any of what he just read the way he was supposed to as he did. Yeah? So thank you again. Brother. All right. Our host is a silent host. Music. I know we have a witness, his daughter. If I put the next one, it would be worse. Hers would be tears and snap. And if you want to see where it comes from, it's going to be pulled out to pull out tears and snap. I turn over to the final speaker, Ross. The host. It is protocol. This is not a fedora, eh? It's a protocol.
It's sleeping for you. I listen to you.
I go be short. I don't want to talk about I don't want to talk about that.
No, put your mic by your mouth.
I just want to talk about Shabaka. Alright? And I'll echo a quote Shabaka said in his eulogy to Vernon. They both were special. They both were special. It's the two people in the world that I respect more than Betty. It's the two people in the world that I respect most. They humble me in many ways. Anytime I have issues, I can call them. Understand? I used to call Vernon probably 5 times a day, and Betty could have tested that. Understand? And the only reason why I didn't used to call Shabaka that much because of the time zone in England. But whenever you're in Trinidad, you get any calls too. Understand? One of the things I kind of glad I did with them was about 6-7 years ago. I was on Facebook and I saw a neighbor of mine, Monique. She has a sister, has a house in Stopey in Tobago. They were having a party on my birthday, which is April 25th. So, our all-inclusive party, all white all-inclusive. So I called Vernon. I said, Vernon, see when we having a party on April 25th. She said, that is Jazz Fest week, you know? She said, well, come now. I said, well, come. I called Zakia. I said, look for a ticket for me. I ain't get no approval yet. A couple of cold because you know the approval is good. But I ain't get no approval yet. But
You're not provisional.
Yeah. Anyway, the place here that you find one for something, I said, book it. You understand? And then I went and I was lucky to get about 7 days off. So I called back Luna and said, Luna, I get 7 days. He said, all right, you're back in the train. I'll call him, I'll call her, and we'll go to Vigo. We'll spend the week. We have an auntie there. You know, we not pay hotel and a big house. The only problem is she's gonna cook. She's 90 something.
And she cook well.
But anyway, we'll never make it to Tobago with us for whatever reason.
There's no plane ticket and you're not going on the boat.
I was able to hang out with my twin siblings, you know, for that week in Tobago, which was the best thing ever. And I take that memory, man. It's Jazz Fest, so it has to take all over Tobago, and while we on the beach and one of them, whatever, Signal Hill or whatever beach, you see a man walking down the beach and I said, well, I look like Uncle Murphy. Yeah, sure, so Uncle Murphy, our uncle, right? Uncle, that's my father's brother. And if you see Shabaka and you see Uncle Mervyn, Shabaka more look like Uncle Mervyn's son than Daddy's son. You understand? So it was him and a woman, obviously. You understand? And we was able to talk, and Shabaka was doing whatever, PhD. Yeah. And he was able to give him some stories, because he was doing some cultural something, and Chog, that was his as they say, right, professor? So he was able to give him something about them long time, Bajan and wherever. It was real nice. It was the best kind of piece of history I had. Because Shabaka was asking him about this, and he had an answer because Uncle Mervyn was the bright one, because he went to Fatima. He went to Fatima, yeah, so he was, you know. That was really cool, alright? So, and I fast forward now to Shabaka, the 4th of July, 2023. I was on my way to work, 6:01, I called Shabaka. We had a conversation. And the only reason the conversation is afterwards I look back at the call log. It went for 7 minutes. And the only reason why it went for 7 minutes is because he said, Brett, I was about to check in, online check in, because he was getting ready to go back to London that night. As somebody said before, my mother was on the way to Tobago, and in the afternoon she would have caught a plane and to St. Lucia, where he was, and he just get on. She wasn't coming out the plane, and they fly to his house in London. You know? But 9:10, I got a call from my sister. My little sister, she don't call me at and she called me. And in the elevator. Yeah, you're not coming out. I talk to her. Brad, what you doing? Oh yeah. I in work. Going to a quiet place. I say, don't give me that. Because I hear that stuff. I hear that already, yeah? 10 years ago. For all we know, I hear it with my son going to call me. Tell me my son passed away. You understand? I know that kind of call. You know, so tell me what you have to tell me now. Shabaka died. So Shabaka. I just talked to Shabaka. I was on my way to work. Yeah. 3 hours after. I want it real hard. This thing, what we doing here, we were supposed to do it a long time, you know. Right? But I can bring myself to do it. And the body keep delaying in St. Lucia, keep delaying until eventually we didn't do it. My intention wasn't to go to Trinidad because I wasn't looking forward to burying the other half of the twin. So after my build strength and my 2 daughters, we all went down together. But on the 5th, which would have been the 66th birthday, it really hit my heart because they spend their birthday together every year. Only time they do that is probably the COVID, right?
No.
Yeah?
He was home.
You was home? Okay, all right. So if it's in Africa, it's in England, it's in Miami, they spend their birthday together. So I know instead of making 2 calls, I have 1 call to make and I get them. You understand what I'm saying? You come back to that call. My daughter talked about he was in they spent some time with us in Georgia. Right? How that come about? That Georgia, that was for their birthday, yeah? Auntie Betty was there. That was for their birthday. The year before, they went to Miami Carnival. They spend their birthday in Miami. Because you know Miami Carnival is wrong that time, right? Early October. I'm telling my friends in Georgia, boy, my brothers and sisters surprising me. They're planning to surprise me because after they go to Miami, they're coming to Georgia. You understand? But they think I don't know. Yeah. Boy. I get a call. And I get a call from Vernon in Trinidad. Vernon in Trinidad. Shabaka and you talk about cuss. You talk about cuss. That's the only time I ever cussed them. Because I was so disappointed. You understand? The only time I remember. And that's how they have been in Georgia. And I'm glad they did because they had time to bond with my 2 girls and things. And you know, that was it. That's my little something I want. Right?
Well, I haven't said it before. Sincere thanks to all for braving the common brother, to being a part of our experience, sharing with us silently and verbally sentiments of appreciation to the whole process. On behalf of the Thompson, Grant, Tracy's, Rajkumar, St. Bernard,
Angela Duncan.
all Duncan, Saints. You hear someone use your name, eh? Rajkumar and Saint. Yeah, that all in fact. Tracy, right? Yeah, that is like part of the.
Oh, God. Give me some renegades.
Thank you.
Renegades.
Thank you very much.
Renegades.
Really appreciate it. The decor may appear as a decor, but it's edible. And it has not been touched. Proceed into doing so, because that's the reason why it's there. It's given or thanks you by extension for being here. Proceed in it. And thanks very much for coming. I hope everybody knows it has not ended. I hope everybody get back to the respective place of abode safely, and all the community in true African style. The baskets is being sold not tonight. Not tonight. Prices are on it, but it's not tonight. But they are for sale. And they are genuine from Senegal. They are genuine baskets. They call welcome baskets. So you can discuss that after anybody interested in any, and there's many more like it and in different shapes.
Russ, you look at Vernon.
Because they are welcome. That's always hoping to do. Don't put flowers and sand welcome back. Yeah.
No.
These streets that are growing here. So, don't put it. I hope you can put the table minus the fruits on it. 45 minutes dance. Over to the DJ. Thank you very much. I will be remiss
Thank you for hosting us.
if I do
Music.
appreciation.
African music.
These three brethren. We met him in Senegal. We met him in well, you know him before Senegal. We met him in Senegal. Right? I named him the mighty complainer. He complained. Yeah, but I'm learning other cultures. He complained about every single thing.
Oh my God.
Right? Turned out that he's best friend of Shabaka's best friend. Yeah? And like this brethren here, he was our chaplain on the tour. Before the bus leaves, he's the one who has to say the guiding person every morning. Right? But if you take a good look at him, unfortunately, Shabaka Russ did not put up the picture with both of them. Everybody in Senegal thought they were brothers.
There was Vernon too.
Yeah, that was Thompson.
Everybody. They thought they were brothers. Yeah. And he has been sincere thanks to you, Jomo. Sincere thanks to you, Junior Caprice. And greatest of sincerity thanks to you for officiating in our session. So we appreciate it. All right. We can hear some